back to Brightford Acres. It's me, Taylor, and today you're joining me at my home garden. Happy spring! It's finally May. It's finally super warm out. It's going to be in the 70s for the next couple of days, so that means it's gardening season. Dad and I built a more permanent solution to our pesky strawberry theft problem. We took garden stakes, drove them into the soil, and wrapped the outside of the raised bed with chicken wire. This should hopefully, and big emphasis on hopefully, keep pests like squirrels and rabbits from eating my strawberries. They can go steal somebody else's. I've been really enjoying having a dedicated raised bed for flowers each year, and with the lavender and blackberry bush status unknown, I thought it would be just fine to spread a little chaos. Broadcast seeding, or as the kids say nowadays, chaos gardening, is the practice of spreading seeds over an area with little formal structure. In my garden, this means taking a couple different cultivars of zinnias and mixing them in with soil, then sprinkling the seeds evenly throughout the bed. This not only gives the garden a more relaxed, cozy, kind of natural feeling to it, but it's also super fun, especially when you can grab a handful of seeds and launch them into the air with reckless abandon. As every good gardener knows, the last thing to do after you plant your seeds is to give them a good drink. I've been really feeling the flower power lately, so another thing I wanted to make sure to add to my garden this year was mammoth sunflowers. I planted a couple years ago, and they just livened up the entire garden. It made me so happy to see them grow absolutely gigantic. So I planted some secret sunflower seeds that we will reveal within the next couple of months as they grow. So my dad transplanted some cucumber plants over here, and then it looks like we have some, I think, radishes planted along there. This is a loofah plant. Those are squash. My next project is going to be getting this entire place covered with a new layer of mulch because the weeds are already starting to get in and this place is completely bare. It's time for these seedlings to uproot and take a road trip. If you wanted an update on our pear trees that we transplanted last year, they are very much dead, unfortunately. I think we were too late, and now they're just big sticks in the ground. Hey, we made it to the farm. Updates, what do we got? Onions, and then looks like Dad planted some beans right there, some like bull beans. And then here is our garlic. I was so worried, but it's actually doing great. There's some weeds, which we can take care of. And it looks like Dad transplanted some cucumbers that, and I think that is supposed to be a loofah. Doesn't look very happy though. Like we said, everything we do here is pretty much an experiment. This weather is absolutely ridiculous. Past couple of days, it's been like super hot, 80s, and now it is windy, rainy, cloudy, and in the 50s. So a little bit of whiplash going on. But look at this! My apple tree has apple blossoms on it. And it's getting taller. There's no leaves on it for some reason. This one also has some apple blossoms. Just very little leaves, but it has definitely grown taller since we planted it 2 years ago. Has it been 2 years already? Oh my gosh, that's insane. Original plan for the day is that we were going to move all of this mulch into the garden, but it's soaking wet. Everything is soaking wet. So I think that's probably going to be postponed until it's a little nicer out. Yeah, about 40 yards of mulch got delivered a couple days ago. And then there's another fun, exciting thing that I haven't shown you guys yet. This is Dad's garden. So he tilled up the land and parked turkey right next to it. And I think we're gonna plant stuff like corn and bigger things like squash and stuff in here. So yeah, pretty cool. A little update on our wild asparagus patch. So far we have the ones that have gone to seed. But that's okay. If they go to seed, that means that next year we'll have an even bigger patch. Dad and I spent the next couple of hours hauling mulch into the garden and spreading it into an even layer as much as we could. Then we took some time to transplant some of the seedlings we brought up to the farm. Status update, 2 new raised beds, and a significant portion of the garden covered in mulch. And we have more mulch to spare, so we can cover even more. We just spent a couple minutes planting things. So we have some cucumbers and loofah over here. We have some beans and peppers, and on the total opposite side is onions, and then in between we have some basil. And over here we have different kinds of brassicas, most likely like cauliflower and Brussels sprouts. I think the broccoli died. And then we have some other stuff that we can plant, and 4 other raised beds to put it in. We have some visitors in our greenhouse. We have, some snakes, and then a skink, right?
For your information, I'm a salamander.
It's so cute. I think we're finally done. We've been working since, I guess, like 9 a.m. We took a break for lunch, and then now it's 3 p.m. and we have gotten so much done. So, as you can see, majority of this side of the garden is like completely covered in mulch. Filled the greenhouse with gravel and cleaned it up, cleaned it out. Overall, I'd say it was a really productive day. I sure hope nothing bad happens.